Hello and welcome back to Brimple Plays Blackthorn Arena Reforged. This is Chapter 4, Episode 26. This is the addendum, the addition to the end of that chapter, because I have finally figured out Gortus' shrine, and I have managed to get through all of the different waves, and I have earned enough points to purchase all of the different stuff that we might want there. So that includes the Supporters Pack, Armor Set and Weapon, Kingdom Glory. I'm going to mouse over and let you read about these. Oops. Go ahead and pause for that one if you'd like. And then you have the Kingdom Glory Lower Armor. So let's go ahead and redeem our points for those. We're also going to get the Royal Heritage Sword. That is also another Supporters Pack item. We still have 31,000, so we want to get the amulet, the God of War amulet that has weapon force and melee damage. I was thinking of getting the Spear of Destiny, because I don't know that I've seen that item on a character before, nor have I seen Smaragdus's Squama. And we are going to purchase some mystery weapons and gifts as well, but in addition to what we are doing, we are going to run through every single wave at Gortus' shrine so you can see what they look like in case you haven't. And I'm going to show you my team that performed this mission. Before I show you that, though, we are going to go to the training ground. We are going to give Alden, a one-handed duelist, that gear we've just purchased. And Alden is going to fight somebody in training. A champion. How about we... No, not a champion. I sold all my champions before this episode. They were annoying me. Sorry. One of my people, then. And so here's the Kingdom Glory armor. Very cool. I wish I had a better belt for you. Better rings, too. But that's okay. You are going to duel somebody. I don't know who, but somebody. How about you duel Wizard? Or Hammond. Hammond, our shapeshifter, has been... No, duel Finch, actually. I can't decide. Where'd she go? There she is, Alden. And Finch. We have to see the Kingdom Glory armor set in action. Let's go ahead and get a over-the-shoulder view, now that we've got that isometric type view. Holy smokes. Good night. Well, maybe not, huh? Half speed. Oh, that was it. Okay, she lost. In fairness to her, she is level 23 and doesn't have any of the traits that you might want on her to make her more survivable. If only there was something I could do about that. But I don't have enough experience potions. Still, this is such great armor. It may be worth putting on my dual wielder. But we are going to go now and begin our Gortus matches. I am going to begin with wave 31, which is the equivalent of wave 1, and I will show you my team. This is who I have been using in the Gortus trials. And remember, it repeats, so it's waves 1 through 10, and when you beat wave 10, it repeats. Wave 11 is just the same as wave 1. So I've got Massey. He is my holy commander. He uses Dark Shield, Fire Hurricane as well. And he's got Dragon Breath Staff for the flame bonus. I've got the Impure Flame magic skill as noted on the staff, but actually I think that's really bad, and I think it's so bad I took it off my action bar and changed my tactics to only action bar so he wouldn't use it. You've got Audrina, who is my tank, and she uses the Dwarf's Disgrace because it gives plus 100% threat. Note, all of her skills are defensive in nature, and she's also a commander with rescue. So we have 2 people on this team who are commanders who can rescue in combat. You've got Akbar, who is a dual wielder berserker rogue. We love the crit rate and fast attack speed and being a duelist. Here are his weapons. He's got Blade of the Twin Gods. We found that in a red chest dungeon. Right? Didn't we? I think we did. And Eternal Lamp we for sure found in a dungeon. You can see he's wearing Galu's armor set because it's so good in terms of stats. And the Starstone Amulet until now. Now you will use the God of War Amulet. You are also going to use the Spear of Destiny instead of the Eternal Lamp, because I think that is cool. And Audrina will use the legendary shield we have picked up. I forgot to show you Wizard. So if you saw the rest of my chapter, you're familiar with Wizard. We have Alionis's set on. Of course, sharp damage bonus. Epic rings for strength and intelligence. Champion's belt and the Sunstone amulet. Why all of this? Because I am a holy warrior. I use lighted weapons. Field of Light, Glimmering Cloak, Whirlwind Attack, Focus Block, and Wind Bless. You can see I have nothing invested in two-handed. It's all in my class and magic skills, including crit. I think the crit is so important. And here you can see the air magic skills I have. I like the sharp bonus, 15% sharp bonus from air affinity and sharp resistance. It's huge, actually. That's huge. Light, right? And look at my weapon. This is why I'm a holy warrior, because I have this weapon, On of Light. That's crazy. Okay, and you'll notice that everybody on my team has a death immunity potion. Let's get into it. At the beginning of the fight, I'll do a quick over-the-shoulder camera pan around. I may heal in between rounds, but other than that, I don't think I'll interfere with the fighting. So here's Gortus's challenge arena. Here's my team. I don't know about that eagle up there. A little ominous. Anyways, here we go.
Let's do this. They will feel my fury. Here we go. The spirits will guide my hand against these foes. Here we go. The spirits will guide my hand against these foes. Let's do this. They will feel my fury. The spirits will guide my hand against these foes.
Okay, so that was waves 1 through 5. We're going to heal up and then do wave 6, just to ensure that we can, well, I guess we can't ensure that we're going to make it to the end, but try to see the end of wave 6 there. Of course, you are injured. You always are after that. You saw how much damage he did, though, especially to that griffin at the end. Now, I want to point out another very important piece of my strategy here that I forgot to mention right before we went into combat, which is that for my fighters, I have this trait, Kill Desire, which increases their attack speed when they kill people. Every kind of attack damage or attack speed and attack damage buff I can get, I am taking. Now, it seems in the Gortus trials, your people will only ever be knocked down until they're injured enough to die, at which point that can use their death immunity potion. I'm not sure that they can actually die during this. Now let's go, we're going back down to wave 26. It's no different in difficulty as far as I understand. It's just a different amount of grace that you get for it. Gortus's grace. Sultan has the Storm Chop polearm, which makes your whirlwind attack a long duration attack. It's really cool, but it's not always helpful here, unfortunately. I just have to verify that everyone does have their potion on real quick. Okay, here we go. And once again, I am going to mute my microphone for the combat. When we get out of all of the waves, all of the different Gortus waves, I am going to purchase a bunch of the random items from Gortus' shop so we can see what that provides, because I haven't seen those, but I heard they provide some unique items. Anyways, here we go.
Let's do this. The spirits will guide my hand against these foes. Let's do this.
I just had to give you the slow-mo zoom in on that guy's impending peril. So that's a really hard wave, you know. I always struggle with that one. Gortus trials are tough. To beat that wave, actually what I've had to do is have more manual control of my characters and run them around and pick up all of the different buffs that are lying around. And frankly, I've had to cheese it quite a bit, where I run away and just kind of heal up during that time to get away from the Master of the Deep, because I can sometimes kill all the Werecrocs and then it's just him left, but you know, I'll have no health. So that was wave 26, so we're going to do wave 27. And just like the last one, I will mute my microphone.
The spirits will guide my hand against these foes. The spirits will guide my hand against these foes. The spirits will guide my hand against these foes. Here we go. They will feel my fury.
Okay, well, I was trying to make it to the end of that mission to see the boss of it, but I'll just tell you, the boss is the same one from the Red Treasure Chest mission, the, oh gosh, Servant of Death, that's his name. He has the big old scythe, you know, he looks like Death, classic Death. And so we're going to move on to the next wave. Gosh, I got a lot to talk about today. I always heal all of their injuries in between these Gortus trials that I'm doing, just so they don't stack up 3 injuries, lose their potion. Plus, it's a big stat debuff. So that was 27, we're doing 28. This is getting to be a long episode, but, you know, maybe that's fine. A lot of the others have been a long episode, and what's wrong with spending some more time on something as interesting as the Gortus trial, which is kind of a mini-game in and of itself, with great rewards, mind you. Should not have been double speeding that. And it's time for me to end this.
They will feel my fury.
Another quick heal just to make sure that we can see the full duration of the wave. I didn't even mean to repeat that wave. I'm just stupid. So, sorry. In any case, I hope you liked seeing the boss of the wave. I thought his name was Death's Servant. It was Divis's servant. Divis servant? I'm not sure how I got that wrong. I guess I can't read. No worries. Nobody needs that skill anyways. Wave 29 is where we were. Wait. Oops. Oh no. I threw... Oh, okay, I did get 4 people in there. I didn't see Akbar, so I got confused. Speed up the, the beginning so the enemies come out. And then Back down to half speed.
The spirits will guide my hand against these foes.
Okay, I'm gonna mute myself.
Here we go.
Alright, he got blasted. That was pretty sick. I've never seen that. I just had to comment on it. That was sick.
They will feel my fury. They will feel my fury. The spirits will guide my hand against these foes.
If you're wondering why I waited to leave those last few seconds, it was to make sure that we actually got the points for doing it. So now we're on the final wave of Gortus. After this, we will then go spend all of our points on those things that we saw, the random items for sale in Gortus' store. They rob us pretty often. We gotta get better security. That's all I'm saying. I got a lot of gold. You'd think I could pay for it. Okay, here we go. Final round. Perfect. I don't know why I moved them around and put them in that place. That's just where I like them. And the final round, I will mute myself. Here we go.
Let's do this. Do this. The spirits will guide my hand against these foes.
And there you have it, folks. We have completed every round of the Gortus trials. Except for the Werecrocs. We didn't try to win that one. It might have taken us a while. That one is just incredibly hard. How is it harder than the dragon? I don't know, but look at that. Congratulations to us. We have completed every round of the Gortus trials. We have the Supporters Pack armor set that we purchased, the weapon, as well as some of the other Gortus trials items. And now we will go purchase all of the random items to see what there is, because I was told there are quote-unquote racial items, which means I'm assuming race specific, like elf or human or orc. And so let us go to redeem. We have 29,000 points. Let's look at our inventory and just start redeeming. We'll go down to about 16,000. So what did we get? We got this unique staff plus 15% time speed? What does that mean? Interesting. It can slightly distort time, making enemies slower and user faster. Okay, we're going to try that in a duel in our arena momentarily. And we also found the Bloody Grinder Club. Huh. Very cool. I really love everything about this game. Okay, now we will spend the rest of our Gortus points on mystery armor gifts. Oh, we did. Are these an elven bow quiver? Interesting. Orcish clubs. Wow, I think that Orcish club is actually a very good item. I think that's very good. I like 2 damage items. What can I say? A dwarven short sword, so there we go. Wow, look at that. Look at the stats on that. 20 health and 10 dodge. Dwarven bow quivers. That dwarven two-handed hammer, look at that. That's got such high damage, 40% blunt penetration. That's crazy. I don't think I've seen a two-handed weapon with that kind of penetration. I want to see what that model looks like as well. Now, let us get the armor. Ah, we didn't get any legendary armor. Too bad. We got a Knight Great Helmet. Ranger boots. We got some bandit gear in here too. Of course, you can get this bandit gear off of the bandits that you capture at camps, so nothing too special about it. But the Knight chest armor, I'm not sure where you find that in the game. That's cool. I haven't seen that. Or I haven't found it. Knight leg armor as well. I like the assassin gear for the minus threat. That's cool. Okay. Well, let's go see what that time staff does. And let us see what that two-handed hammer looks like. Into practice, you will go, Massey, and you will take the time staff. Very cool. Look at that. And your opponent will be Finch, because Finch likes to use a two-handed weapon. Okay, so we can see it's a pretty interesting looking club. Kind of a spiky end there. No, I'm not going to do half speed if I'm looking for a time slot. Oh, that was sick. He did shoot the lightning bolts at her as a result of his attacks. Very cool. He is very cool, man. I didn't notice his staff do anything in that fight, but it's interesting. It's interesting nonetheless. Well, I think that about covers it, folks. You have seen my team, you have seen the entirety of the Gortus trials, and everything that it has to offer. So, thank you again so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And, you know, a final word. If you've enjoyed any of this Blackthorn Arena content, I hope you'll look at Persona Games' follow-up to Blackthorn Arena, which is called Age of Reforging, which takes place on this exact same map, uses the same characters, mechanics, skills, etc., but you actually run around these towns and do quests, and you do arena fights in the towns. You know, you actually go to the big market and can go to their arena and stuff. It's really cool. I'd like somebody else to upload some videos on that too, so I can see what other people do. Anyways, that's my little plug. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great one, and bye-bye.